here. All right, who wants some swag? Okay, you gotta move up. You gotta move up. We ain't gonna bite. Ready? Little soccer ball hockey sacks to get everybody up here. Ready? Let's make some noise. You guys ready for the Japan Festival? All right, great outfit. All right, I'm gonna throw a couple more out. Let's make some noise. Let me see if I can actually get it to the people in line over there. All right, one more. Okay, just come up closer so I can just throw it to you. There we go. Oh, all right. So we're gonna get the official 90th anniversary of Japan and Canada diplomatic relation reception started on stage. So come on up. All the dignitaries are on stage. All right. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, if everybody can stand up, take off their hats, we're gonna sing the national anthem for Japan. So first up, we have welcome remarks from Terry Wakasa, the chairman from the Japanese Festival Canada. Without him, none of this would have been possible. So let's welcome Terry Wakasa, everybody.
Good afternoon. Konnichiwa. ようこそジャパンフェスティバルカナダ2018 Mr. Omar Al-Gabra, Parliamentary Secretary to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Her Worship Maureen Crombie, Mayor of Mississauga, His Excellency Kimihiro Ishikane, Ambassador of Japan to Canada, Mr. Kako Ito, Consul General of Japan in Toronto, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Japan Festival Canada 2018. We are very honored to have all of you here today at Mississauga Celebration Square to participate in the third annual festival during this very special year, which commemorates the 90th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Japan and Canada. On behalf of Japan Festival Canada committee members, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Mayor Maureen Crombie and the councillors of the City of Mississauga, event sponsors, supporting organizations, and volunteers for their generous support to ensure the success of this festival. Since 2016, the Japan Festival Canada 2018 has grown in leaps and balanced and is now touted as being the largest Japanese festival in North America. In 2017, over 70,000 people, both local and visitors from other parts of Canada, the United States, and overseas attended the festivities here at Celebration Square. With your continued help and enthusiasm, I know that we can make this event even bigger. There will be a number of opportunities in the next 10 years to enable Canada ties, including the Tokyo Olympic and the Paralympic Games in 2020. Such opportunities will further demonstrate to Canadians the importance of this partnership, which will undoubtedly encourage more people to attend this showcase event. In 2028, when we celebrate the 100th anniversary of diplomatic relations, I am certain that Japan Festival Canada will require double the size of Celebration Square. I look forward to the support from all of you here today to manage and realize the growth of this Japan Festival Canada. Together, we can make it bigger and greater. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy the activities, food, and networking that are in store for you over the next 2 days. Thank you very much.
So next we have Mr. Omar Al-Gabra, Parliament Secretary to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Also, Peter Fonseca, Member of Parliament, is delivering a message from the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, friends. Ambassador, welcome to Mississauga. Council General, thank you very much for being here. You're a frequent guest of Mississauga. I am delighted to be here with my colleague Peter Fonseca, the Member of Parliament for Mississauga East Cooksville. My name is Omar Al-Gabra. I am your Member of Parliament for Mississauga Centre, but I'm also the Parliamentary Secretary for the Minister of Foreign Affairs. I'm delighted also to be here with Mayor of the City Council, our former Mayor Hazel McCallion, to celebrate with you 90 years of diplomatic relationship with Japan. And what a wonderful opportunity to celebrate these milestones here at the Japan Festival Canada here in Mississauga, right next door to the Korea Park, where we in Mississauga celebrate the sisterhood with the city of Korea in Japan. You know, Japan and Canada share a lot of values on the international stage. Japan is the fourth largest trading partner to Canada. Japan and Canada are working together to ensure peace and stability in the Asia-Pacific region. Japan and Canada are working throughout international forums to promote peace, to promote human rights, to promote fair and equitable economic treaties. And I am delighted to also join Japan. Canada is joining Japan as members of the CPTPP. This is the Trans-Pacific Partnership Free Trade Relationship that our government signed earlier this year. We have so much to celebrate, but beyond traditional diplomacy, the strongest bonds we have with Japan is the people-to-people ties. It's the business-to-business ties. It is very difficult not to look around and miss a Japanese trademark or a Japanese culture, Japanese art, Japanese cuisine. Japan has enriched Canada's culture, history, and tradition, and for that we're very grateful, and we're looking forward to celebrating another 90 years of strong diplomatic partnership, relationship with Japan. And also, I am personally looking forward to the 2020 Summer Olympics that will be held in Japan. Thank you very much, and I will ask Peter as well to read the statement from the Prime Minister.
Thank you, Omar. It's an honor to be here with my colleague, Omar Alghabra, that you just heard from, and so many distinguished guests, and of course all of you, ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our relationship between Canada and Japan. And we have a special letter that we have from the Prime Minister that we would like now to read to all of you. And it reads, "It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to Japan Festival Canada 2018. This year marks the 90th anniversary of Japan-Canada diplomatic relations, which makes it a special time to look back over the span of our history together. Canada and Japan have enjoyed a great relationship over the past years, formed by common values and economic ties. This festival gives us the opportunity to not only strengthen the bonds within Japan-Canadian community, but also to bolster connections between Canadians of all backgrounds. Thank you to Japan Festival Canada for organizing this amazing event, and to all in attendance for coming out to enjoy today's festivities. Please accept my warmest welcome and best wishes for a memorable day. Signed, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada." And we will present this now to the Ambassador of Japan. Ambassador?
My God, I can't believe it right now. Earlier than expected.
I said it was happening. The thing is, I can't be standing.
It's this thing.
Next we have your mayor, my mayor, and my son's favorite mayor, Mayor Bonnie Crombie.
Thank you, Khaled. Konnichiwa, everyone. Have heart. It won't rain, I promise. We're going to blame the federal government if it does. Good afternoon and welcome to the heart of Mississauga, the place where our community comes together, Celebration Square. Welcome to the 3rd annual Japan-Canada Festival. This is the largest Japanese cultural event in North America. And this weekend we are expecting over 70,000 attendees from right across the GTHA to our city to celebrate Japan's rich culture and cuisine. It is a pleasure to welcome back Consul General of Japan in Toronto, Ms. Takio Ito, and the Ambassador of Japan to Canada, who I had the pleasure of meeting last week in Ottawa, Kimihiro Ishikane. Sorry, Ambassador. I'd like to acknowledge that we have many dignitaries here with us this evening from the federal and municipal government, including 2 of my colleagues that are here with me today, Dave Cook from Ward 1 and Councillor Pat Sato from Ward 9. As we know, later on we'll be speaking our former mayor, the Chancellor for Sheridan College, Hazel McCallion. And of course, you've already heard from Omar Alghabra and Peter Fonseca. A big thank you from the bottom of my heart to Terry Wakasa, who is chair of this fabulous festival, the lead organizer for all his work to make this festival and our 90th celebration of diplomatic relations with Canada and Japan a resounding success. This year's festival is a very special because we are celebrating the 90th anniversary of Canada's and Japan's diplomatic relations. Our country and our city have a very special relationship with Japan. We are home to a vibrant, caring, and compassionate Japanese community, all of you here today, and since becoming mayor, I have made it a top priority to continue to strengthen our city's relationship with Japan for the benefit of both our countries. And I've undertaken 2 investment missions to Japan, where I had the opportunity to visit the beautiful cities of Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, and of course Kyoto, with the goal of strengthening our cultural and our business relationships. But this year we're also celebrating the 37th anniversary of Mississauga's twin city relationship with Korea, Japan. We have only one sister city, and it is Korea, Japan. And we are very proud of the kinship with such a great city, and we continue to nurture and to strengthen this relationship through the Mississauga Friendship Association. I've also had the great pleasure of visiting Korea, and let me say it is a stunningly beautiful city. Given our sister city's twin city relationship with Korea, it is only fitting that we recognize them in this moment in history. And that's why this past May I was honored to host with the Council General at City Hall, along with over 100 Japanese business and community organizers, to celebrate the 90 years of diplomatic relations. And I'm honored to be here this afternoon with Council General Ito and of course Japanese Ambassador to continue all the festivities. Today we not only celebrate the bond between Canada and Japan, but we also celebrate the bright and prosperous future ahead of us. I encourage you all to explore the festival, check out the cooking demonstrations, the street style showcase, live anime, music, the delicious food, and so much more. Thank you once again. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the festival. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bonnie and Crombie. We have now remarks by H.E. Kimihiro Ishikane, Ambassador of Japan
Really
to
boring
Canada.
right now.
Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very pleased to be here with you today at Japan Festival Canada 2018, the largest Japanese cultural event in Canada, well, North America, I have to say. I'd like to thank Mr. Terry Wakasa and all of the organizers, performers, volunteers, sponsors, and companies for their hard work in making this festival a reality. Thanks to your effort, visitors have opportunity to discover many aspects of Japan. I would also like to thank Mayor Bonnie Crombie and the city of Mississauga for being so welcoming to the Japanese community and sharing enthusiasm for this festival. Although the festival was inaugurated only in 2016, just 2 years ago,
To those who
it has
watching
grown
the stream, it is currently raining like heck right now. So
attracting
try to
hundreds of
protect the
thousands of
cat.
visitors now. It has also been voted a favorite spot by the residents of Mississauga. All this would not have been possible without your continuous support. I thank you very much. And I'm very much surprised to learn that, there are more than 100 Japanese companies in Mississauga, and this represents almost 1/3 of all Japanese companies operating in the province of Ontario. And these numbers are perfect indicators of Japan's strong presence in Mississauga and the strength of our cooperation. Please let me express my heartfelt appreciation for the warm reception that the community of Mississauga has extended and continues to extend to these Japanese companies.
It's raining like heck.
But growing business ties is only one part of Japan-Canada story. What brings our two countries even closer is the growing number of person-to-person exchanges. More than 300,000 people, including tourists, travel between Japan and Canada every year. And now many Japanese students are studying in Canada, and a great number of young Canadians are spread across Japan to teach English in primary and secondary school.
Oh shit.
Finally, I would like to encourage you to keep this weekend's festive spirit alive and look forward to our future. It is also my sincere hope that this festival will inspire you to strengthen your own connection with Japan. But more than that, I hope it will provide a platform where we can reiterate, cherish, and enjoy inclusivity and diversity with people of all backgrounds, values that the city of Mississauga and the province of Ontario foster and strive to embody. Thank you very much.
So So next we have a video message from Ian Burney, Ambassador of Canada to Japan, on the video screens.
Yeah, oh god.
Hello everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. Minasama konnichiwa. Kyo wa video message de shitsureshimasu. Au nom de l'ambassade du Canada au Japon, je suis heureux de vous transmettre mes meilleurs vœux à vous tous à l'occasion de l'ouverture de l'édition 2018 du Festival du Japon au Canada. Now this festival has come a long way in just 3 short years. With attendance nearly doubling to some 70,000 last year, it's already become the largest Japanese cultural event in North America, and still more are expected to attend this year. This is certainly a credit to the organizers and to the outsized role that the city of Mississauga continues to play in building ties with Japan. And it also speaks to Canada's rich diversity and the enthusiasm with which Canadians embrace cultural influences from around the world. This year's festival occurs as we mark the 90th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between our 2 countries, with Japan having opened its first diplomatic mission in Ottawa in 1928. And the good news is that we can go on celebrating next year, because 2019 will mark 90 years since Canada established its first mission here in Tokyo. Au fil des ans, les liens entre nos 2 pays se sont multipliés et sont ancrés dans des valeurs partagées. Le respect des droits de la personne, la démocratie et l'état de droit, ainsi qu'un environnement propre et un engagement en faveur des libres-échanges et de l'ouverture des marchés, pour n'en nommer que quelques-unes. The Canada-Japan relationship is on a very strong footing, and it's underpinned by a diverse and fast-growing array of people-to-people ties, like those being forged by this festival. Indeed, cultural promotions and interactions of all kinds are growing quickly. Student and youth exchanges are likewise vibrant and on the rise. Sister city relationships are numerous and becoming more active, like that between Mississauga and Korea in Japan. And tourism is also up sharply in both directions, and sure to go further, with Japan
For those
hosting
watching the
Rugby
stream,
World Cup in 2018,
the rain is
and
getting
Olympic and Paralympic
much more
Games
worse
in
as time
2020.
goes on, so
Which I can tell you, the level of excitement here in Tokyo is now palpable. Now this all bodes very well for the future, because in many ways it's the multitude of grassroots interactions that connect our respective citizens from all walks of life, which give sustenance and real meaning to the bilateral relationship. So in closing, let me say that in my travels across Japan, I never cease to be amazed by the richness, quality, and variety that Japanese culture has to offer. So I try to take in as much of it as I possibly can wherever I go, and I certainly encourage all of you to do the same for the next 2 days at Festival Japan Canada 2018. Je vous souhaite une expérience formidable. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Arigatou gozaimashita. Kanoshinde ite kudasai.
And next we have the Chancellor of Sheridan College, and everybody knows her as the former mayor of the city of Mississauga. Let's give it up for Hazel McCallion, everybody.
Domo Domo! Mr. Ambassador, Madam Council General, Madam Mayor, members of Council, Omar and Chris, it's so great to be here. I want to congratulate Kenny for bringing the Japanese festival to the Japanese capital of Canada, Mississauga. We are so blessed with the number of Japanese companies that have settled in our city. 92, I believe. 90? 101. They know the Japanese companies are very smart. They know where they should locate, and that's Mississauga, Mr. Ambassador. We're so delighted to have that big economic. Secondly, we're so delighted that, as the mayor said, we only have one twin city in the world, Korea. And the exchange between that sister city are citizens, not politicians wandering back and forth. art groups, sports groups, community groups. And every year there's an exchange between Korea City and the city of Mississauga, citizens, young people and such. And I say to Omer and to Peter from Seka that the city of Mississauga has made a major contribution bringing Canada and Japan closer together. We have done it in so many ways. And we have a friendship association in Mississauga, and they have a friendship association in our sister city. Go to that beautiful Korea Park in our city core, and you will see that park was designed by the staff of the city of Korea. And in Korea, Mr. Ambassador and Mr. Consul General, we have the city of Mississauga Park, a replica of the beautiful city hall. You see, we really have joined together so well. So I'm delighted to be here today and to welcome the Japanese from all the GTA area to the city of Mississauga. The excellent cooperation between Canada and Japan is so important to the economic benefit of Canada and the economic benefit of Japan. I'm so delighted with the many Japanese people. You know, when I was elected mayor, we didn't have a Japanese restaurant in Mississauga. Now we have quite a few. And of course, I had a councillor who married a Japanese. There he is, right down there in the front row. You know, so that brought us closer together as well. So folks, have a great day in the city of Mississauga. We want to continue this wonderful relationship. Peaceful, yes, dedicated and committed to make sure that Canada and Japan continue to have another 90 years of an excellent relationship. Have a great day.
Thank you, Hazel McCallion. So we have remarks by Ms. Takako Ito, the Consulate General of Japan in Toronto. So actually, first we're going to do the sake barrel breaking ceremony to get things started, okay? So we're going to bring the sake barrels up. So the sake barrel is a ceremony performed at events like this, which lead to the barrel broken open by a wooden mallet, and the sake is served to everyone present, but just not on this stage because there's bylaws against it. All right? But there is a sake garden over there for later, okay? So we're gonna get everybody to grab a hammer, and they're gonna smash a sake barrel without drinking it. You guys all ready for the smashing of the sake barrel? Let's hear it. All right. When they're ready, we're going to count down from 5. There's another one here, but do you guys want to come over here? I could do it by myself. All right. Okay, let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. So now we're going to have remarks from Miss Takako Ito, Consulate General of Japan in Toronto.
Your Honor, Bonnie Colombi, and Your Honor, the legendary Mayor of Mississauga, the Hazel Battalion, and Ambassador Ishikane, and distinguished guests, and everyone who came to this wonderful festival today. Thank you very much for coming to the opening ceremony of the Japan Festival Canada 2018. I have been anxiously waiting for my first experience to join the largest Japanese culture event in North America. Let me first express my deepest appreciation to the city of Mississauga, the organizers, the sponsors, and all the people who worked so hard to bring this event possible. I will not repeat what have been said by my previous speakers about the very special relation between Japan and Mississauga, but I'd like to mention that this Japan Festival is one of the highlights for the Japan-Canada diplomatic relations 90th anniversary. With the presence of so many people with such joy, I would like to take this opportunity for once again renewing our commitment for peace and prosperity of our people, and sincerely hope that we'll have a good opportunity to celebrate the friendship and partnership between Japan and Mississauga. With my sincere appreciation for the people who have made these events possible, not only just the 3 years, but also all the long years of the cooperation and hard work between Japan, and I'd like to express my wish that this excellent relation between Japan and Canada will continue for many more years to come, and the Japanese and Mississauga relation will be further strengthened, and for peace and prosperity and the success of the Japan Festival Canada in 2018. Thank you very much.
So everybody, let's give it up to all the dignitaries on the stage, all right? So we're gonna get the drumming going, the Japanese drumming. So thank you very much. Thank you, Hazel. So a little rain never hurt anybody. I was the MC on New Year's Eve and it was minus 35. And Bonnie and Hazel are both on stage at minus 35, so I'm used to this. So you guys having fun over there? Yeah? Let's make some noise. Did you shake your head and say no? All right, we're at the biggest Japanese festival in Mississauga, and actually North America. We got the biggest concentration of Japanese food here. We got some shopping up in the upper level. Okay, we got a sake garden with a little Sapporo and everything over at the beer garden, or the sake garden. Okay, my name is Kaladi Omura. I am half Japanese. I run insaga.com, and I'm very honored to be the MC for the entire weekend. I'm also the Tokyo Tourism Canadian Ambassador, and I got to go to Tokyo earlier this year to create videos of top 5s in Tokyo. That was the coolest gig I've ever had in my life. Thank you, sir. All right, so we're gonna show one, okay? It's gonna be, I believe, Harajuku, where I went to Harajuku and I did top 5s there. All right, let's check out the screens.
My name is Kaladi Omura, and I'm half Japanese. It took me half my life to get to Japan. Now I can't get enough. Here are your top 5s in Harajuku. With over 100 to choose from, they are made right in front of you. And did I tell you they're good? They only sell 2 styles, fried and steamed. Hidden in the alleyways of Harajuku is one of the most popular gyoza joints in Tokyo. Once the site of the Olympic Village in 1964, it's a great place for jogging, picnicking, and other outdoor activities like juggling.
Over 140 boutiques jostling for attention in this multi-story Labyrinth Harajuku Mall, which has been seen as ground zero for Harajuku fashion. This famous pedestrian-only street is known for its trendy boutiques, and you could find anything you want here.
Okay, so you guys are in for a treat. We got Nagata Sachu, based in Toronto, has been enthralling audiences throughout North America, Europe, and the Middle East with its heart-pounding performances of taiko, Japanese drumming, since its foundation in 1998. Taking the name from the leader Kiyoshi Nagata, the word sachu, or troupe, Nagata Sachu has become renowned for its energetic performances and diverse repertoire. In addition to having recorded 5 CDs and 4 DVDs, Nagata Sachu has presented 3 concert seasons for the last 7 years. All right, you guys ready for some Japanese drumming? All right, so give it up for Nagata Sachu, everybody.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm glad it's not raining too hard right now. We're in Nagata Shachu. We're so honored and delighted to be here. Japan Festival, Mississauga. My name is Kyoshi Nagata. Our group is Nagata Shachu. We have one last song to perform before the great Eitetsu Hayashi and the Funo Kai will perform from Japan. Our last song is called Taichi no Sukebi, which means shouting earth. And it features all these various taiko from Japan, ancient art form that has existed for over 2,000 years. This is called Taichi no Sukebi.
So let's give it up for Nagata Sachu, everybody. I used to play taiko way back in the day, and he was a legend back then, and he's been carrying the torch amazingly. So give it up for Gary Nagata right there, everybody. Okay, so you guys are in for an amazing show right now. Before, let's make some noise, everybody. You guys ready for some more Japanese drumming action? Okay, let's do that again. You guys ready? All right, so I think we got some swag to throw out. Can I get some t-shirts? Is there t-shirts to throw out? All right, so who wants some? What are these, official? Are these like volunteer shirts? So you automatically have to volunteer as soon as you wear this, okay? They'll automatically ask you to do something, right? So, I'm kidding. You don't have to volunteer. But who wants a t-shirt? Yeah, let's move up. Let's move up. Don't be shy. All right? Okay. Wants a t-shirt over there? All right. Always pass it to the kid, okay? It's not for adults. Okay? Right there, okay? With the bunny. Ready? Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, some more? Okay, let's make some noise over there. Okay, you want t-shirts over there? Okay, let's see how far I can throw this. Who's in line over there? All right, ready? No fighting. All right. Couple more. Okay, the louder you are. Over there. There. The center there. All right, let's try over here. All right, how many more do we have left? We have 3 more volunteer shirts. Okay. All right. Over there. The actual sake garden's over there. All right, ready? Make some noise. Well, I like your soccer jersey. Ready? Can you give it to the kids? Thank you very much. All right, 2 more. All right, let's everybody make some noise. The Japan Festival of Canada, the biggest Japanese festival in North America, right here in Mississauga. Wow, that's dangerous. Okay, ready? All right, 1 more. All right. Okay, let's make some more noise. You guys here for the food? You guys ready for the J-pop tonight? All right. Okay, here we go. You already have a t-shirt. All right. Okay, let's make some noise over there. Okay, ready? All right, we get some more later. Okay, so to introduce the next group, we have Miss Yuko Shimizu from the Japanese Foundation. Welcome.
Hello, konnichiwa. My name is Yuko Shimizu, and I'm the Executive Director of the Japan Foundation, Toronto. The Japan Foundation is very pleased to present the legendary Japanese taiko drum soloist Hayashi Eitetsu, together with the Eitetsu Fu no Kai. Today's performance is the last one of the Canada tour, organized by the Japan Foundation in cooperation with the Embassy of Japan in Ottawa and the Consulates General in Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto. We are happy to present these top artists for the opening ceremony of the Japan Festival Canada, celebrating the 90th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Japan and Canada. This tour is certainly one of the highlights of this landmark year. Mr. Hayashi started his taiko career in 1971 as a founding member and performer of the world-renowned group Sado Ondekoza. In 1981, he left the group to become one of the founders of the globally recognized group Kodo, the name of which he came up with. Then, he started his solo career 36 years ago. As the first ever taiko soloist, he pioneered a new style of drumming and transformed the traditional taiko into a new dimension as an instrument professionally performed on the stage. Through his solo and joint performances with orchestras all over the world, Mr. Hayashi has become the most famous and frequently requested Japanese taiko artist. Today, he will be performing with the members of Eitetsu Fuun no Kai, a taiko ensemble made up of top young taiko drummers. The members are Hase Mikita, Tashiro Makoto, Tsuji Tasuku, and Joe Small. You will hear a piece called Sen no Kaikyo, or 1,000 Sounds of the Sea, composed by Mr. Hayashi, jointly performed with Toronto's own taiko ensemble, Nagata Shachu. Lastly, I would like to thank our sponsor Sapporo for the generous support for today's performance. My special thanks goes to Air Canada, whose contribution was essential to bring the big drums from Japan and tour throughout Canada. I would also like to thank our media sponsors, Live Vancouver and Live Toronto, who helped us promote these events successfully. And of course, special thanks to our great performers today, Mr. Hayashi Eitetsu and Eitetsu no Kai, and Nagata Shachu. So please enjoy the show. Thank you.